Now, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that Valorant might have a cheating problem now. This game is going on 5 years strong, and I am just now seeing the current influx in cheaters in Valorant. Now, I came here with some receipts and some examples. A lot of these are coming from TikTok and TikTok lives and stuff like that. But it is pretty safe to say, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that if you were to go on TikTok live in the Valorant section at all at any time, you're almost guaranteed to find a cheater if you scroll for like a couple minutes. Since usually I find these cheaters just by like randomly scrolling, they tend to pop up pretty often for how much I do like actually get on the app. I would like to add the fact that I believe that Valorant's anti-cheat system is one of the most top tier anti-cheat systems there is, since it's almost physically impossible to get rid of Valorant's anti-cheat like Vanguard and also get rid of Valorant from your computer. You have to do a lot of digging, and you basically have to watch a whole video on how to uninstall Valorant just so you can get the Vanguard off your computer and get Valorant off your computer, even if you're trying to like uninstall and reinstall the game. So while it is a pain in the ass sometimes to uninstall and reinstall the game, I do think the anti-cheat does work very, very well. Even though I did say that, it seems like these cheaters are very common, it's almost impossible to, not see any cheaters at all in any video games. There's always going to be those losers that can't be good at the game, so they decide to cheat instead. It's basically in every game humanly, imaginable and possible to cheat in. But I do believe that Valorant and Riot do clear these people out pretty fast and efficiently. It doesn't take Riot that long to eviscerate these cockroaches from the game and completely get rid of their cheats. Also, I don't understand how they are getting these cheats, since Vanguard literally reads your Windows OS, I'm pretty sure. Like, they read all your files in your computer to make sure you're not cheating, and they're pretty invasive with their software, which, comes at the expense of, them having access to a lot of your stuff. But at the same time, they do clear out most of the cheaters. The first example I'm going to give you is from a screenshot that I found, pretty recently. Also, a little disclaimer, let it be known that I am not going to show these people's names. I'm not going to show their TikTok accounts, and I'm not going to show the Discords that they're trying to sell these in. I personally feel like it's the best idea to just, not show them on a video so they can come fucking flag and hunt me down. So I would kind of prefer if I keep these people anonymous, to kind of like the general public. But if there is a Riot dev or something like that, that would be like somehow in my TikTok comments and finds my videos or something like that, I would give it to a Riot dev 100%. But yeah, I'm not just gonna hand it out all willy-nilly and stuff like that so I can have these people come for me, because at the end of the day, you gotta think about it, this is like someone's livelihood and what they make money off of, and if you mess with that, they might come get you, you know what I mean? So I'd prefer we keep it under wrap, but at the same time we can expose all these cheaters that are running rampant in Valorant. Also, here's another example of a cheater in a TikTok live, and one thing that I just took notice of is the fact that these are kind of the same people. They have a nearly similar Discord name, but the cheats are pretty different. They look way different, but the names are very similar. I already know that's kind of a hint toward, revealing who the person is, so hopefully they still don't know who the hell I'm showing. But yeah, these do seem to be connected somehow. Maybe I'm just going crazy thinking that there's multiple hackers and cheaters out there, even though it might be the same exact people constantly reoffending. That's also a possibility. But as you guys can see, he's looking at people through the walls, and he can see their health bars. Also, sorry if the clips are kind of in dookie quality. I tried to download them and get them onto my computer, but they wouldn't let me put them into the editing software. I don't know. It seems like screen recording on iPhone doesn't really work that well with the software I'm using, so sorry about that. Now, while we're watching this clip, I want y'all to observe how this guy is playing. To me, this is how I can figure out how to notice when somebody's cheating or not. This guy has stayed in the exact same place, looking at this guy through the wall for literally like 30 seconds straight. So if you're playing and some guy has been playing in the exact same area for this long, and then he, magically, quote unquote, one taps you, I would say there's a pretty decent chance he is cheating. You know what I mean? Because you know how uncanny it is for somebody to stare at the exact same place that they killed somebody for literally 30 seconds. And then if you were to go into the game timeline to see when your teammate died and whatnot, or when his teammate died, if he's still standing in the same place for each kill that goes down and he's literally looking at you, you know that guy is cheating. You know what I mean? That's what I would think. Or you can be suspicious of him. And if you really wanted to, you could hit the report button. But just always know that, good players are around. Not everybody's cheating. But it's pretty safe to say that a decent amount of them are cheating if they do weird stuff like that. Now, see, me personally, if I'm being 100% honest, the majority of the time, I do not think people are cheating. And if they are cheating, they're either too garbage at the game to even notice, or I just don't care and I'll just go on to the next game and I'll just report them. And if I actually get RR back, then it's like, you know, yippee. But I still have yet to report somebody for cheating and got RR back, if I'm being honest. I think I've actually got it like maybe twice. That's about it. But the majority of the time, I don't really know where like these people lie and what ranks they play in. But half the time, I do not believe they're in like a diamond/ascendant lobby. I do believe they're mainly in like maybe plat and gold and stuff like that, which honestly makes it even worse because the players down there I don't believe are even that tough at the game. Like, don't get me wrong, they're pretty good, like they're okay, but surely we're thinking like gold's middle of the pack and you don't need cheats for that. I would think like maybe ascended immortal was where you would start to like use the cheats pretty heavily, but it seems like they need the cheats for gold and platinum. And now moving on to this next cheater, like this guy is on some completely other shit. He literally looks like he's about to board a mothership or something. Like the aliens gave him like hyper software on cheating. Like this is like next level cheats. I've never even seen this in any game before. Like these have to be evil cheats of doom and despair. Just like the worst cheats possible. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he had the whole enemy team's addresses and shit. He can tell where each one of them lives and can send a pizza to each person's house simultaneously with one click. He can make everybody in the enemy team's mouse spin around and do a 360. Like bro, he is glowing blue and has like 200 FOV. He's got like the super Minecraft FOV slider on. And these guys are all highlighted mustard yellow with the mega lava glow on them. Oh my. Like this is like next level cheats. This is like cheats for a blind person. Like if you manage to die with some cheats like this, you gotta be next level trash on it. Like the only thing that's missing from this is being able to spin bot and just kill everybody with one single bullet. But I mean, yeah, I mean this is pretty bad, you know. Like looking at it from this perspective, imagine being a Riot dev and seeing a stream like this. Like wouldn't your eyes like pop out of your head or some shit? Like genuinely, this guy must have gotten like 2 games in before this account got banned. Cause how can Vanguard scan your computer and be one of the hardest things to get off your computer, like I said, and then you're like glowing blue in your ranked games? I seriously don't understand how he bypassed Vanguard with this. Clearly it must not be as good as I thought. Also, each one of these cheaters that I found, I pretty much found in the span of like not even a week, just like a couple of days. Like I found 2 cheaters in, I don't know, June or something like that. And those were the first 2 clips that I showed. Then I found one more cheater in August. And then, what is it, 2 days ago, I literally was scrolling down TikTok and found another cheater. And that was the screenshot that I took. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the fact that it's summertime and kids got like a lot of time on their hands, so all they do is cheat on Valorant, but like literally I don't understand why you'd even do this. Valorant's like not that difficult of a game, if I'm being honest. Like go spin bot on Rainbow or on CS or something like that, like someone like a really high skill ceiling, or go to like League of Legends and like be able to see like through the fog of war. That actually sounds like kind of fun like to cheat in, rather than like Valorant where everything's damn near given to you and handed to you on like a silver platter. And of course we got this E-boy with his Japanese mouse pad with his white LED keyboard glowing and shit, just sitting here hacking for fun, while people in the comments are like pleading for help, saying, why cheat, what rank is this, please stop cheating. And then of course you got this loser in the comments saying like it's fun to stomp. Like yeah, it's so much fun to stomp in a silver lobby, oh my god. And of course all these cheaters have their Discord that, you know, they sell the cheats in and stuff, so people in the comments are saying, oh, what's the Discord, begging and pleading to be able to stomp their silver lobby because they think they're hard stuck because of some like outlandishly big skill gap. Like, oh, I can't do it, these players are just so much better, my teammates suck, even though they just need to get better at the game. And of course this fucking shitter had to die with the cheats activated. Like bro, come on now, you can literally see them through the wall and you're still dying. And you got somebody in the chat sitting up here flaming him, talking about you need cheats to stomp in silver, getting fucking clowned in his own chat. But yeah, of course I just wanted to try to bring some light and some awareness to this shit, because I don't know, I feel bad that some people that are just starting to play the game don't even get the chance to even try the game before they come up with some like, you know, excuse like, oh, I'm bad because my teammates suck and this and that. Even though sometimes there are like cheaters on the enemy team too. That's also something that they'll complain about, like, oh, he's cheating. Even though if you were to put me in their lobbies, I don't need any cheats. Y'all are probably just terrible at the game, if I'm being honest. And I'm not even like the top of the top if we're keeping it 100. Imagine if you had a player better than me in your lobby. But I mean, of course, I'm not supposed to be in your lobbies, so it just makes sense that, you know, I'm not there. That's like a whole different topic. That's like smurfing and stuff. But yeah, once again, I don't know. Valorant might genuinely have a cheating problem at this point, just due to like the recency of how often this shit's showing up on my TikTok live and stuff like that, and just on like my For You page in general. We might actually have a problem. Like, seriously, there's even like pro players being accused of cheating and stuff, which, you know, there's a pretty low chance of that, like genuine hacks in their PCs and stuff, but you never know. There's too many discords and too much stuff to have to sift through. But yeah, moral of the story is don't cheat, don't be a loser, and you can get better at the game. Practice. That's all I got. Peace out.